NiteZpeed. In our stars lies the future.
Welcome back to NiteZpeed. I'm Mike. Well, guys, I just posted a video, and now I'm going to post another. Because tonight, we have what they call planetary alignment. We'll have the moon, Jupiter, and Venus in a row just after sunset. And I want to get a really nice vantage point and shoot it. So on this episode of NiteZpeed, we do the planetary alignment. You know, the beauty of this weather has just been phenomenal. It is late April, and the temperatures here in Phoenix are actually quite comfortable. I've actually been quite happy with what I've been seeing for temperatures, especially this last week. And it's allowed me to get out and shoot quite a bit, which is pretty nice. I do have to admit though, I am pushing it slightly. I mean, I got a lot going on this week. So I just posted a video today, and here I am about to do another video that I'll probably post Saturday. And then I'll have probably another video next week. So pretty busy. It's one astro-filled week, let me tell you. But I'm really enjoying it. It feels just really good to get out and shoot and just have a good time. And that's what this is all about. It's about having fun. And yeah. So I got about another quarter mile here to the turnoff. Then I get on the trail system, and then I'm gonna head toward the mountain. And I'll catch up with you guys when I get to the trail. So, into the desert we go. Now I know of a really awesome place out here. I've shot a lot of deep sky out here too. And I love being under Tramonto, the mountain. This is the Sonoran Desert Preserve. And it is a preserve for all the local wildlife here. And being out here at night is probably my favorite time to be out here, because you literally get to hear and see all what goes on out here in the desert. I'm using one of the access roads here, which, as you can see, is quite, can't really qualify it as a road, more of a really rough trail, to access the area here that I like to go to. And it's got quite a bit of character, this area. Now, it is late April, it has been warm, and here we are in the deep desert. So you're on the constant lookout for snakes, scorpions, mountain lions, javelina, you know, anything that can be of bodily harm to you, because they are out. And we just follow this road here. It'll come to a spot here about a quarter of a mile up that is absolutely gorgeous. I have not been out here in quite a while, so I'm noticing things are rather beat up, to say the least. I can tell some people have been out here on their bikes, on their mountain bikes, and that's cool. But I also can tell that there have been some dirt bikes out here too. You're not supposed to have motorized vehicles out here. So it is absolutely gorgeous this evening. A little bit of cloud, but you know, when you're doing landscape astrophotography, you're not really worried about a little bit of cloud, because it's part of the composition. So, but yes, it is gorgeous out here. Thought I just saw a coyote off in the distance over there, and maybe I did, but I know I probably didn't get the camera to him quick enough. That's the thing along here too. You'll see some stuff, let me tell you. I've seen coyotes and mountain lions, javelina. I've seen rattlesnakes out here. They like to hang in the ravine. That's just where those batch of green is here to my right. There's a big deep ravine right there. We call it Dead Snake Creek, because you will find a lot of dead ones in there too from them fighting. And yeah, so you try to stay out of the ravine if you can help it. I cross the one little part of it, but that only takes a second. It's usually pretty safe. But out here, this is a little different. So you can't just behave yourself. You got some ruts here. Yeah. It is an absolutely beautiful evening out here. In the rainy monsoon, this is usually full of water. It's nice to see it's kind of filled in a little bit. But there's a trail that goes off around to the side, 'cause a lot of people will go around it because it's usually full of water. But we haven't had rain in quite a while, so it's been very dry. But it's the desert. It's supposed to be dry. And we're almost to our turnoff here. Basically, we're on the top of an arroyo here. That's another arroyo over there, beyond the ravine there. And I go to the highest point of it. So, which is just past that tree over there. Yeah, sun's about 40 minutes from setting. There's Tremonto in all her glory. Such a beautiful mountain. Tramonto is an extinct volcano. How do we know that? There's basalt everywhere. It is literally everywhere. That right there was a fissure. And where you see the split there, this was a gigantic volcano. It spewed lava and basalt everywhere. And there's tons of basalt around. And these hills kind of rose with it. This being the main fissure. That was 60 million years ago. Estimates put it as between 60 and 70 million years ago. This whole area was extremely volcanic. And yeah, there's tons of basalt laying about. Big things of pumice. Like there's a piece right there. And so it's all around you, all the evidence you could possibly need of what this thing was doing 60 million years ago is literally at your feet. And we're approaching my spot here. I haven't been up here in a while. Man, there's some deep ruts. You know, some of this is water, I can tell, but it must have happened during the winter when we actually did get moisture. Kind of crazy. What a gorgeous evening. And the views here are spectacular. Absolutely adore the view up here. All right, we've reached my spot, which is right here. This is an absolutely fabulous spot for astro. I have always enjoyed myself so much out here. It's nice, it's flat. What the hell we got going on here? We got some tracks from what I do not know. No telling what the hell this is from. Doesn't look like your traditional off-road vehicle, but it was. I can see the scatter right there. Must have been a dirt bike or something. And that says to me, that says dirt bike. Well, all right, we have reached our spot here, and the alignment is going to be literally right over there. Now the moon is right above us, so to get this shot, I'm gonna have to probably use a very wide lens, because Venus is going to be right about there. So we'll have to see how this pulls here, because I have a 16 to 50 with me, giving me pretty wide here. But we're going to see how this plays out. All right, well, time to get set up. Well, we're just hitting sunset now, and the stars should start coming out here very shortly. So I got the Sony all queued up behind me, and the GoPro is filming, so hopefully we get something nice here. I'm not going to be out that long tonight. You know, I got to work tomorrow morning, so just enough here to get some nice little star fields. It's a little bit of fun done here, and see if we can get this planetary alignment. We'll only be able to see it for an hour after sunset before Venus sets, so you know, hey, I can give an hour. That's not a problem. Then I gotta go home and do laundry, so that's just the way a cookie crumbles. Yeah, you have to mix real life with astrophotography all the time. So yeah, but as you can see, the sun has set behind me. Tremonto's looking gorgeous behind me there, and we're ready to go. So let's see what we can get here. And there we are. So we have the moon, Jupiter. Then we come down to the horizon here, and there's Venus. 2 planets and the moon aligned. We got the Sony all queued up, taking pictures of the alignment. Absolutely fabulous. It is 7:45. And yes, what a gorgeous alignment. Absolutely amazing. Kind of show you the orientation there. You can see the horizon there in the lower right. Now the moon, because it's slightly off the elliptical with our orbit. But there you are. There's your alignment. Fabulous. Well, we're all packed up and now we're heading back toward home here. So, what a gorgeous night. You know, one of the things you have to be really aware of here at night is the wildlife. And not that I saw anything. I heard the coyotes earlier, but you never know what's prowling about out here. A lot of people do not know what lurks out here. as I mentioned, you have things like snakes, and you have mountain lions, and you have javelina. And javelina are the wild pigs. And believe it or not, it's the javelina you fear most of all, because they're highly aggressive. Mountain lions you can usually scare away, unless they're really big. Snakes, you'll usually hear them before they strike, so you know to get out of there. Scorpions, not so much. They're going to be where some moisture is, but they are known to be seen out here. You also have spiders, which there's a whole mess of those. You have the tarantula, which is harmless, really. But they're big. And if you're arachnophobic, they'll scare you. But it's the smaller ones, the venomous ones. Arizona is known to have the brown recluse and the black widow. And they will kill you. They have an extremely effective neurotoxin. So, like bushes like this, you try to stay a little a ways from, because they could be having nests. You learn to, just be very observant of what's going on around you. And 9 times out of 10, nothing's gonna happen to you. But things inevitably do. About 6 years ago, in September of 2020, I had a run-in with a mountain lion out by Lake Pleasant. And it was a female. And she went right through my camp. She didn't harm anything, but it was enough for me to back up and get in my truck because she was growly. And I wasn't going to mess with that. Now, I am armed, but I've kind of made it a point. I'm not going to harm an animal if I can help it. Some of my friends are hunters, and that's okay. But I try to conserve wildlife, and I think they're beautiful, and they have just as much as a right to be here as we do. So, but yeah, we're just walking our way out, and you'll notice I'm kind of keeping an eye on the trail here, seeing what's out ahead of me. Oh. You can hear them. Yeah, the coyote's got something. Don't know what, but probably a rabbit or something. Enough to announce to the pack, hey, we got dinner. So, but yeah. So, I'm just walking out of the Sonoran Desert Preserve now. The road is right up there, up ahead. And then I will take the sidewalk down Dove Valley home. This is a real great spot. And I am very, very thankful I live so close to a wonderful preserve like this. And it's a great place to shoot astro. Yeah, it's Bortle 6, but hey, it's out away from everything. It's quiet, it's peaceful, and it's very enjoyable. Just walking through the desert. at night. Yeah, normally I would advise too, you don't come alone, but I've been out here so many times to shoot, I know what to expect. And I'm familiar with some of the locals around here. They know who I am, and they see me out there, and occasionally I'll get them, they'll pop out and say hi, and that's nice. And, you know, you just don't make any fuss. You don't leave any trash. You always clean up after yourself. I always like to say, you know, leave it as you were never there. Okay, now we're gonna get to a little spot in the trail here where we're gonna go into the ravine for just a second. Now, the reason you always keep an eye on this spot is because there is a mountain lion den not even 20 yards off of this. When I came through earlier, it was empty. But I've walked by and seen a couple eyes look at me. That'll unnerve you, let me tell you. So we'll walk her down here, and we get down to the T down here. Yeah, you gotta be really careful because these rocks are slippery. Oh, like that. Oh. Oh. Don't worry, we're okay. Probably shouldn't be filming and going through this ravine, but I kind of wanted to give you guys the experience. That'll be on the blooper reel. All right. So right around this bend up here, down there is a mountain lion den. This light isn't bright enough, and that's kind of the point. I don't want to draw attention to myself. So now we'll come up out of the ravine, up onto this arroyo here. Yep, we got a new blooper reel. Got a blooper. I'm glad that thing though is kind of steep though, because if you do slip backwards like I did, it's not that far to your butt. You rarely get hurt there. So I think I skunned my knee once coming down it, so that's relatively normal at night. So, all right. Well, now that we know where we are, we can douse the light. And now we'll just make our way out here. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm just trying to kick out a little bit more content and show you guys around a little bit and just show you that astrophotography can be a riot, that you can really enjoy yourself. And sometimes it's not about what you're going to image. Sometimes it's just the journey to get out there and enjoy it. Like I said, we've had a beautiful week here in late April. Usually now we're getting into the upper 90s. Here's another one that's pretty steep here. And you just work it slow. And there we are. Here we are in Dove Valley. And now it's a nice leisurely walk home. What a beautiful evening. It's been a while since I've had a week like this where it's extremely beautiful, nice temperatures, and right before summer here in late April. Usually we're starting to get triple digits, and I'm thinking about shutting down for the year, and that's still true. It's on the radar. I was looking at the weather predictions here coming up, and we got about one more week of this here before the weather changes and we start getting the heat of the summer here. So I've been feeling really happy to get this last week or so of really good weather and doing stuff like this, like night hikes and stuff, and just taking my gear and going and having a good time. Well, we're almost home. I hope you guys enjoyed this content this evening. I know I did. It was short, it was sweet. Tomorrow I gotta go back to work. Yeah, real life finally catches up. But this weekend, I got something big planned. And you guys will see it. So that's about does it for this one. If you like what you're watching, like and subscribe. I hope to see you guys again on the next episode.